Hey everyone, this is Kenny. This is my presentation on the graphic novel choice that was selected for me, and I actually got to read V for Vendetta. So here's my presentation based on that. Remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Let's talk about the creative team. First off, to the left, we have Alan Moore. Then to the right, we have David Lloyd. This is also in partnership with Steve Whitaker and Siobhan Dodds. V for Vendetta is a genuine graphic novel that's 265 pages long, and it is published by DC Comics. Act 1 begins on page 1 and runs all the way up until page 86. And throughout Act 1, we get set up and introduced to our characters known as V and Evie. Act 2 begins on page 89 and then it ends on page 179. And it pretty much covers when V takes over the news studio and is broadcasting to the world the message that the government is oppressing them and everything like that. Finally, we reach Act 3 that begins on page 182 and concludes on page 265. And this pretty much concludes V's arc on taking down the fascist government that rules over the public, and it wraps up Evie's arc in learning how to deal with fear and to no longer be afraid of anything in life. Let's talk more about V for Vendetta. From the front, this is V's story, but it is also equally Evie's story. V's goal is to bring down and take revenge on a government that infringes on human freedom. Evie's arc is all about overcoming fear. Her path begins once she meets V, who saves her from potential rape. Her growth in Book 2 is that she's taken and tortured. After a while, she is released to find out that it was a hoax that V planned to teach her no longer to fear. This 3-book series has a solid story arc, beginning, middle, and end. Both characters have an arc. Evie's is more known since beginning she fears a lot, where at the end she does not, and V's arc is one of revenge, in which he begins with a bang and ends succeeding his mission. The book clearly divides into chapters, then books, then the entire story. The directional flow was very effective and combined with the art pulls the reader into each page and through the book. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. A couple last things before I let you go. I would 100% recommend this book to anybody who's into the superhero political type of graphic novel. Fun fact as well, going on the back end of this, is that this was actually adapted into a movie in 2006. And if you haven't seen it, I would recommend that you also watch that movie. But I would recommend you read the graphic novel first, because personally I think the graphic novel is better, but the movie is also just as good. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and or weekend or whenever you're viewing this. Bye.